All right, let's see how this one goes. For my primary wand, I'm just using some regular energy spheres with chainsaws for that lowered recharge time. That's a pretty helpful thing to add into a wand if you possibly can. Anything that just lowers recharge time while also not, really messing up like how everything's working. Mana Drain 1 is basically unnoticeable. So you can see it's like, I'm shooting that. And I guess if anything gets near me, I can do quite a bit of damage to them, but I don't think that's going to be coming up too much. You can see in the background as I'm shooting this off that you can barely even tell when it turns into the chainsaw. Anyway, the other thing is the Doc Special, which is big explosions at the end of a Spark Bolt with Trigger. That's always pretty effective when it comes to killing anything really big. And then I can also do that. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be something useful. I have my doubts. Well, of these 3 perks, though, what do I want to take? Wand Radar seems like that could be useful. I can always use more wands, but how about just invisibility? And try to sneak my way through, because, well... Hey, you know how Dead Cells works? Same deal. I always cast Triple Spell, while not having the huge recharge time that, like... And it also has double spell cast? Right, it shoots backwards, too. Shouldn't forget about that. Yeah. If I get the 2 spells, 1 ahead, 1 behind. Okay, well, that's like a problem. No problem at all, though. I can deal with it if I absolutely need to. The Doc Special should be able to really take care of most stuff. By the way, not to be confused with Doc's Special Reserve, which is Ambrosia plus Concentrated Mana Potion. Those are the 2 most effective things I can have in my arsenal, I'd like to say. Nah. I'm going to be probably waiting quite a bit before I even attempt to use some of these things, but it's just like... almost got me, but not quite. Okay, fine, there. Like I said, I still have Chainsaw. This thing still has Chainsaw on it, after all, and that does mean... crap. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's... Well, that's already good, considering how much problems the Ukos have been up until this point. Of course. Should have seen that coming, really. If you just go down into an area, you're probably going to what happened here. I don't know. It doesn't seem very good, though, so I guess I'm not going to even worry too much about it. Oh, come on now. That's absurd. All right, well, this is going right now. Already looking super spicy in terms of... Got him. I said got him. Look, when I say got him, I'm supposed to have gotten them. You know how that works, right? Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Oh, I think I'm just going to have to leave here. So in the meantime, that should be able to provide me egress. And then almost get shot with a shotgun, but it's okay. This does work well for digging, too. I mean, explosions go through things pretty trivially, after all. Yeah. So not the best, but like, it's okay. Also, just like, get rid of these things entirely. And then that'll at least be good for, like, also acting as another active big shoot type of weapon, which I can always use more of. Explosions. Good for the mechanical enemies. 550, but I don't have enough to afford that. Yeah, that's what happens when you kind of, like, don't get the stuff you want. I don't think I'm just going to make this my primary wand, to be honest. That's what happens when you don't get the stuff. Okay. Actually, I'm going to make this one my primary wand. Screw that. This is still good, though. Don't make no mistake on that. But, like, come on. You just do this sort of thing. Like, look at how many things I'm casting when I actually get the stuff going on. I can switch to that, and then... Let's say switch to that, and then this for absolute emergencies. But, like, that's going to be... How about this will be my... No, this will be my primary line of defense. Then this, if I need it. This is shuffle, yeah. And then this for, like, special circumstances. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way that special circumstances are ever going to come up. Just take all of this stuff off and give me back all of my chainsaws. This has, well, it's not too bad as far as... Yeah, it's really the mana that I'm kind of having a problem with. Okay, well, I guess I'm not going to put that on there then. Yeah, okay. That'll work out okay. As it is. In the meantime, it's just... Shouldn't forget that I do have invisibility here and all ready to go when the time calls for it. Good. What's this wand down here, then? Ooh, lightning. That's... I kind of want to just take that to make sure that nothing else can end up using it, because that's very frightening. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's at least, like, pretty effective. I think that for the most part, I'm probably just going to want to hang around here and then get ready to snipe anything that possibly comes out like that. That was weird. I think that was just, like, some sort of effect of the explosions not playing too nicely. I'm so mad. Okay, let's try that again. But this time I have explosion immunity for 1, and 2, I have a wand that always casts magic missile. And also some other good stuff here, so that's nice, but always cast magic missiles, of course, the real thing. Also this, I don't know, Chain Bolt is nice and everything, but it's not like, I wouldn't really say that it's extremely important. Yeah. Always cast. Okay. Well, anyway, explosions don't really mean too much of anything if I keep getting hit by things that are not explosions, so we'll see kind of how this goes. People telling me not to kill those guys because they heal you. I know. I don't have any ability to get healed by them, so they're as good as gone to me. Also, explosion immunity already working super great. Now, of course, what I would like is, you know, casting 5 of these things at once rather than just 1 bolt there, but I'll take what I can get, to be honest. And always cast does kind of forego the whole, like, limited casting abilities. For example, 4 there. I think you get, like, 10 per each one, then you have to go get a spell refresher. Not worth it. And there we are. Oiled up enemies also. The, like, leading shot, not really that useful for the most part. However, it will be able to oil up enemies and then get criticals on them, which is good. Which is what I want. Come on. See, it's enough to get a critical, and that's all that I need, really. Now, I still do not have any sort of protection against fire, so I might not take damage from the explosion itself, but I will take damage from things starting on fire next to explosions. Or, for example, burning or freezing vapors or something from the areas around here. Kind of a cooldown, which is a little bit rough. But hey, the other thing is that if I can... There's also the lightning bolt here, too, and that's enough to carry you to the end game. I just need to really... That's it? Come on. I just need to really make sure that I get some sort of electricity immunity before I start wanting to mess around with that at all. It's not a good idea otherwise. I mean, I guess I would probably survive at least 1 hit, but not too much more. These enemies are very annoying. New guys in here, by the way. Didn't appear until 1.0, and now... Hey, come on. Well, fine. That's what that's for, too. It does home, after all. It's not going to do too good of damage to mechanical creatures, it is going to do great damage to just about everything else. Of course, so will magic missile and everything too, but I guess if it's still on cooldown and everything, that's like the point in time to use it after all. Good. This place is a very, very handy area if you... Oh, come on now. This place is a very, very handy area if you do have... really? If you do have the vampirism, obviously. Many, many Hisi in here, ready to bleed for you. And quite a lot. Even better if you have something like a, No, that's just that. Watch out, and electrifies things. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, even better if you have like a chainsaw, but I obviously do not. Ooh, that could have been bad. Wasn't though, so it's fine. Well, actually kind of getting somewhere now. Might want to go explore around here first to see if I might be able to find anything else. Like, fresh ones and the like. I see some other guys coming around here. I don't know what is blocking things. Like, I don't know if those are explosions after I get shot by bullets. Not really what I would expect to have happen, but maybe? Oh, watch this. That's that. Yeah, the homing on the arcing bolt is so good. Okay, okay. It's a good combination here. A very simple one, not as, like, flashy as I would like for the most part, but it is extremely effective. So, I suppose what can I really complain about related to that? Okay, fine, then. I guess we're doing this. All I gotta do is just line up the bolt. Always cast and never run out of these things after all. Yoink. Just to be sure, just to be sure. It's like this is, yeah, just like the whole critical on oiled up enemies is very good against mechanical creatures, so that's like obviously one of the more difficult things to fight when it comes to mid and late game Noita. Interesting choice. That's gives me digging. The digging is important. However, it's like, I don't know, it's, you know, it's so limited and everything that you're always kind of like hesitant to really use too much of those, even if you got the chance. Oh, I might just leave that there. Go down into the flaming blood, flaming hot blood down, and see if I can't find anything else. Good. Just cleaves them right in twine. Doesn't kill the sniper Hisi, which I'm not a huge fan of, considering those things do a lot of damage. Whoa! That was close. It's enough, though. It's enough to take them down, and it's enough to make me feel good about going up against them. Yeah, immunity to explosions. I can fire things off pretty close here now. And then an immunity to Hisi because, again, cleave and twine. Yeah. A few of those guys. Electrifying some things, but it's okay. Also, real big bounty of stuff to be gotten to. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff. All right, I think I probably don't want to hang around here a lot more. I'm still kind of freaked out by the fact that these guys sleep next to TNT barrels, but to each their own. No, not to each their own. You don't do that. This is a dock guarantee. You're not... Wow, there's so much blood down here. That didn't even start out full of blood. No, dock guarantee. You will not be happy if you sleep next to explosives. Barrels of explosives. Of any kind. This is interesting. Interesting combination of stuff here, but I think I just want the cooldown reduction again. Throw that on here. Leave it like that. What else we got? Always cast is an interesting thing. I will not take that. That is... Look, don't get me wrong. That's very interesting. I don't think it's worth it, though. I think that's the sort of thing that will and has often gotten myself killed. Yeah, what is that? Minus cast delay, minus recharge time. It's noticeably faster, I'd say. which is good, sure. And I guess I'll switch that out, considering I don't have a third thing to even throw on there. Acid balls? Technically digging? Like, technically digging. The most technical of digging. Everything else is too expensive, just barely too. And this is nice. Like, that 20 mana recharge is bad, though. I don't know, I think I'm just gonna keep this for, like, the stuff that it can do. It's not great. I also do have these for digging, of course, but, it's, you know, only so useful. Yeah, this is shuffle, I notice. I didn't actually think about that too much, but, it should mostly line up that I'm getting critical and everything when I can. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, indeed. Ugh. Yeah, the bad luck nuggets there that were... Oh, hi, guys. I don't have... Oh, yeah, I don't have melee immunity. I forgot about that. I should be okay, though. There we are. I might have to, at this point, just, like, start beelining it for the bottom of this area. In fact, let's go. It's a good thing I got that explosion immunity and all that. Ah, go, 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 go. Got it. Woof, just barely, 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 barely. Alive, though. The Eldritch Portal, which has kind of done me dirty as of recently, so I don't know. I don't know what that is. Kind of curious, but I suppose I'm not going to be able to find out now, am I? Again, just the terrible mana recharge time is not filling me with a lot of confidence. I don't know. I guess I should, you know, if I am using a whole lot of these things, I suppose I should probably use spell refreshers. It's the best way to go through here, after all. Well, I already have a ton of magic missile. What does it matter? You know? There's melee immunity. And also, well, if I want to just dig right through, I could take Beasts with Gods. Also, Slime Blood might not seem all that useful, but it does give you a projectile resistance. Like a 60% projectile resistance, but I think, yeah. That's kind of the choice that I gotta make here. So let me take a look. Yeah, it's actually got kind of a bad recharge time and everything, too. This one, as far as stuff goes, is shockingly effective. It might just be worthwhile to try and go for that. I don't like it, but, you know, it does not need any sort of thing with mana reduction. I'll just throw that on there. But then, you know, if things go very bad, it's like, just take out this. And hope to God that I'm not in a position where I'm going to die from it. I don't know. It's like, it's risky. It is real risky to try and go with that sort of play. But at the same time, it's like, well, wow, big area. Hi. That was a Nuko. Okay, disintegrate those crates and, well, here, you know what? I got all these acid blobs. Let's just kind of like dig through this. Acid is effective enough at doing that. A little bit unpredictable as to what exactly it is going to hit. However, it's good at least, like, if you have enough, if you have enough stuff just kind of getting you through something. What you got? Propane tank? I mean, it's not bad. I'll take it. I mean, it's not bad. Propane tanks are actually quite powerful as far as projectiles go. Oh my god, that is amazing. Of questionable usage, of course. But, Yeah, that sort of thing. That's what I was looking at when it came to. Okay, well, if I, yeah. Oh man, you're taking like a bunch of hits right on the chin, eh? I guess I can respect that. Jesus. I don't like it though. Anyway, just get behind the diamond cover. Bleed solid diamonds, baby. The only thing you can hope for. What is this thing? That looks again like something that will kill me. But once again, this is the sort of thing. No. Okay. Scary, quite scary, but manageable. Good, good. And yeah, the freezing gas should be able to take out those guys easy. Easy. I mean, easy enough. Good, 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 good. Leaves me with a lot of money here, too. I'm also, like, doing okay as far as, I kind of want to kick this just to see what it does, but I don't. But I know it's a bad idea. I also want to get, like, multicast on, like, a bunch of more powerful items right now, but that's not really going to happen, is it? This is interesting. This is an interesting combination of things. I think I'm going to keep my propane launcher. Oh, God. Okay, this is actually, like, not a bad opportunity for you. Just really... Because that'll go through the shield, of course. It does basically create, like, powerful explosion. No. Gotcha. Man, that is frightening. It does create a powerful explosion at the point that you shoot it at. Which is... This is silly. Okay. Okay. Done. Also, awful box office here, too, just by doing that. Yeah, it creates an explosion at the point, which means that it can, of course, go through shields, which is nice. I got explosion immunity. I have melee immunity. Don't want to get too close. They can still freeze you, which is bad. But the tentacles can't do any damage, which is good. Good, good. Actually, like, looking at decent money here. Usually can't really fight things in the vault for obvious reasons. I don't know what that is. I don't know what those dudes are doing up there, and I'm not going to go find out. Get rid of that right now. I should probably also get rid of this acid here, too, before things go very, very wrong. Just like I don't want to deal with the shenanigans that will arise from having that remain in play. Now, what are we doing? It's okay. Don't electrify yourself. That is big stun. Big stuns. That would, obviously, like I said, it goes through shields, making that a pretty good opportunity to take out those things. But it's like, if I hit myself with electricity, I get stunned, and that's something that can kill me super easily if I let it. Aside from that, I'm still kind of curious as to what's going on up here. I mean, I did say before that it's like, you know, things get real chaotic. The vault is basically always under siege by the time you get here by a bunch of different characters, and the Hisi are trying to keep it under control and doing a very bad job at it. But, I mean, you're expecting the Hisi to do any good with stuff. That's just a thing full of rotten meat. Gross, and also, whoa. Hisi, what are you doing down here? I mean, nothing good, but, you know. Anyway, send him. Yeah. Just a mound. Oh. Oh, you say. It's a mound of rotten meat is so disgusting. However, I do want that super bad. Do I have the... No, I don't have anything else equipped that would give me the homing that I had on like the arcing bolt, which is too bad, but I mean I can deal with it. So I wonder if that rotten meat always has extra health in it. Something to think about for future runs potentially. I thought so. Send them. Be careful what you wish for. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Oh, watch out for that. Mm-hmm. Got melee immunity. Ugh, I was kind of surprised the propane tanks didn't take him out there, but the little mini shield, of course, is kind of what I'm relying on to not get hit too much. Because I do have slow weapons, and that's not great at taking out like the Hisi commanders like that, who are... There we go. Who are otherwise, you know, pretty rough. Rough customers. They spawn stuff. Yeah. They spawn stuff as they get hit, and they just, you know, can also just do a lot of damage just by themselves, too. Anyway, Robot Man down. Not quite enough. There we go. Perfect. Ooh, slowly, but whoa! But, man with powerful ice flamethrower? No, that's not a... Those two things are kind of mutually exclusive now, aren't they? And that said... I'd like to get some of this money, but it's just like, you know, the opportunity has not really presented itself. And there's an Eldari, you know, just for good measure. Okay, well, not anymore. But, is anybody else going to run in here and try and kill me? Yes. Oh, here's like proper flamethrower guy. Cool. I do not. I'm just I don't want to die to getting stunned by lightning as much as it's just like it's so easy to have happen. Anyway, get out of here before bad things occur. Like I just feel it happening right now. Yeah, that guy's fine. There's a variation on that dude if you've never seen it before called a Mulkio. Somewhere here if I can find it. Yeah, that guy shoots little lasers out of his eye instead. Just looks like he's very panicky. I mean, I could obviously just go dig my way right down to the creamy center of the vault, and I might, but you know, as of right now, it's going okay. Why? Who? What? Why? What caused that to be electrified? Jesus. Oh, no, that's just a sniper easy. Which, I mean, are cool dudes just by themselves. There we go. You know what, I'm not... Like this is... Go. Yes, perfect. Oh, I think I've done enough messing around in there for a while. What is this thing? Tentacler, which sounds like a very fun thing. I don't know. Piercing shot's also cool and everything. I don't know if that's all that important. Get out of here. I don't even know. Like, I'm perfectly willing to replace that with something else coming up here. What do we got? Wand Experimenter, meh. I mean, of everything, it seems like, yeah, that's kind of the, it's kind of the order of the day now, isn't it? What is the Tentacler? I don't like that. I don't like any of this. It's all just, like, scaring me a lot. Well, anyway. So I got the teleport bolt here, which could be something. This, I think, could be something. It probably won't be, though. I'll be relying mostly on, like, lightning if my normal one can't take care of stuff, but aside from that, let's get right into the Temple of the Art. Okay. I mean, with the projectile repulsion plus shield, I should actually be looking pretty saucy as far as dealing with these guys go, because they don't really, fire. Yeah, because they don't really, have too much ability to hit. Slow projectiles. Slow projectiles mean that, come on, mean that I'll be okay for the most part when it comes to dealing with these things. There we go. Also, you can see that the gold just gets kind of wacky as you get through the game here, doesn't it? Ah, that's just a... Well, I mean, okay, it can't actually hurt me if it's melee attack, but still. I don't like it. A little bit of a problem, like, with precision shooting. Nothing too big, though. My God! That's a new enemy. Well, not the crystals. I've seen those before. But whatever that other thing is that I do not like the style of. There we go. Well, I can re-roll for some sort of super overpowered perk, or just, finally get my electricity stuff, my electricity ducks in a row, and then... Oh, I think actually what's happening is the projectile repulsion thing is... making my stuff a little bit more unpredictable. Not too much more unpredictable, but enough that it's a little annoying. Just explode into bone dust. Cool. Cool. What do you got? Whoa. Intense concentrated light. And lightning thrower. Maybe not something I want to mess around with then. However, intense concentrated light sounds fun. Not going to use that right now. Just like for later. That's a later thing. But yeah, I do have to kind of watch out that it's exploding into more bone dust. The absurdity that is this. Okay. Worst comes to worst, you just throw in... Oh, come on. Just point blank. Good. Worst comes to worst, you just throw in a little bit of lightning there. It's like a little bit of Monica in my life, except it's lightning. Lightning-ica in my life. Okay, yeah, there's this, which I believe is polymorphs you? Man, the accuracy on this lean has a little bit to be desired, but really, because I have explosion immunity, I can get right up in the face of enemies, and it's not even all that big of a deal. I'm on fire again. Quickly, NBA Jam announcer, get out here. I require your services. I don't know what that is, but it's nothing good. Oh, it was just a trap, I see. That shoots lightning out, which is scary. Quite scary. Yeah, that's another thing with the whole... You guys also cut that out. It's another thing with the whole projectile repulsion does. Make it a little bit weird when it comes to using some of this stuff. Oh, that's a transmutation master. I know that guy. I think you can figure out what he does by that name. Transmutation master. Don't get too close. I got a freezing field, and as Sonic would say, that's no good. But for the most part, I'm kind of surviving just fine. Feeling fine. Also, please stop lighting me on fire. I think I only got so much water left right now. Come on. I don't even know what that guy is. That's another one of the characters that is going to shoot spells at me, though, which is bad. And these things I think are just called like giant rats or something. They're some less threatening because their field, obviously, with the projectile repulsion doesn't really do too much. That said, they are kind of wearing me down here, so I should maybe be talking about them too much. Castellet, you say? Let's go. First off, take off this. Second off, I just want to see. Oh, that wasn't actually as much as I was hoping, to be honest. Sort of expected a little bit more out of it, you know. It's faster. I don't know. It's like, well, I guess I can throw that in there too. Got kind of a castaway on it, of course, but you know. Faster movement's pretty nice. Saving grace I might just pick up because, well, this is kind of the end of the game now, isn't it? Let's go. Obviously didn't get the electricity immunity that I was hoping for, but that's okay. Yep, hey, what's going on? Give me the salt. Oh, I see that you have made this enemy a little bit tougher. Not too much tougher, is it? Okay. Well, somewhat tougher. Yeah, he didn't used to have a shield before, which is interesting. However, with the things right now. Oh, interesting. That is an explosion, though, so I'm okay. And obviously, if I get right in there, the centipede ain't gonna be able to do too much. That said, I'm not a huge fan of like the stuff happening here. Like a lot of the other things occurring as of right now. Yeah, it's doing damage. It's not doing as much damage. It's just getting right in its face and getting there. Yep. Okay, I remember the final boss being one that like people were talking about, like, hey, it's not tremendously impressive, all things considered. Oh, a little ring of ring of like money that comes out of there too. Come on. Should be able to take this out though. Take out all these things too. Obviously, as of right now. Ooh, that does do some damage, don't it? I'll be. Oh my. Okay. Well, saving grace actually was the right choice there, it seems. Yoink. Okay, well, yeah, they have really improved the boss quite a bit. It is not nearly the, like, just the total, gimme type of creature that it was before. It's interesting. There's Avitakari. Okay, interesting. This is a... Certainly Noita 1.0 has been changed up quite a bit. It's like, it used to be that the final boss was just nothing. But you just get there and it's like, so pathetic that it didn't even matter. And now it's like, man, that really... Like, I barely got out of that. And that was with a pretty good otherwise run. I mean, you saw how it was kind of tearing through the vault comparatively. So, yeah. Well, that said, electricity's still about as effective as ever. It's just I didn't really want to use it too much, lest it gets me killed. Because boy, could it. Cryptic high scores? Interesting. I don't even know what that means. And yeah, Twitch interaction and all that. Still haven't done that. I don't know if I will, because, you know, Twitch interaction type of stuff, but It's interesting they put that in the game. What do we got? Not too bad. What's like the progress? Probably like the intense concentrated light. As well as like this thing. Oh, like some sort of undead alchemist? Strange. Or like evolved. I don't know what Karatetu means, but you're like evolved alchemist or something. Super alchemist. Still certainly a lot of things to find. Barely even gotten half the spells, but a lot of these things, I mean, there's a chance for a lot of things to appear in this game. Even some of the perks that I'm still missing. Alright, well that was a fun return to Noita though.